I can't believe this, man. Shakur Stevenson has actually signed for Zuffa Boxing, mate. Hold on, let me just flip my screen again. Eddie Hearn has confirmed it. Various other outlets are also reporting this, that Shakur Stevenson has signed for Zuffa Boxing, as you can see here. For anyone joining the chat, I'm just going to play a video of Eddie Hearn confirming the news that Shakur Stevenson has signed with Zuffa Boxing.
Because you see, Zuffa are paying, like, as a business, they're paying these guys 5 times more than anybody else will pay them. To fight who? Like, who are you going to put Shakur? What, you can put Shakur in with O'Shaki Foster and give him $15 million? I mean, good luck to Shakur. I love him. I said to him, fucking great, mate. But yeah, it's a weird model, and it's a model that's not going to last very long.
With Shakur Stevenson,
yeah.
Did that kind of open the door for you to work with Shakur? Obviously,
no, Shakur signed with Zuffa, so that'll be him moving forward. But I just don't know who they're going to put him in with, because you see, Zuffa are paying, like, as a business, they're paying these guys 5 times more than anybody else will pay them. To fight who? Like, who are you going to put Shakur? What, you can put Shakur in with O'Shaki Foster and give him $15 million? I mean, good luck to Shakur. I love him. I said to him, fucking great, mate. But yeah, it's a weird model, and it's a model that's not going to last very long.
With Shakur Stevenson,
Yeah.
that kind of
That is it, man. If you just joined the live, that is it, man. Eddie Hearn confirms that Shakur Stevenson has signed with Zuffa Boxing. Eddie Hearn has also said that Zuffa Boxing are paying fighters 5 times more. That's a lot, man. I mean, you can't compete with that. I mean, listen, we already know, yeah, Turkey Al-Sheikh is behind Zuffa Boxing. Do you know what I mean? They're all connected. You know what I mean? If you connect the dots, they're all connected. Turkey's definitely behind it. He's funding this. I don't think Dana White and none of them guys have that type of bread. But they are attracting these fighters. If they're going to be dishing out these type of bread and money, you know, fighters are going to go to them. At the end of the day, these fighters have short careers, isn't it? Like, the money's there for them, they're going to go. And Shakur Stevenson, yo, that's a big steal. That's big money. You know, that's a big move for Zuffa Boxing to get a big name like that, like a Shakur Stevenson, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's one of the top guys in boxing right now. That's a big name, big statement. They already got Conor Ben. They've got a couple of more fighters. And what's this going to do, yeah? You know, that's going to grab the attention of the other fighters. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so don't be surprised if David Benavidez in the next, you know, next 12 months signs with Zuffa. Don't be surprised if other big names, you know, in boxing sign with Zuffa, you know. But the thing is this sustainable? Eddie Hearn is saying that, you know, Zuffa Boxing is not sustainable. Like, the way they're conducting business at the moment, they won't be able to sustain it when you keep paying fighters 5 times the amount, whatever, you know, the other promoters are willing to offer these fighters. But I'm sure Dana White and his team, they've got a plan. Do you know what I mean? They've got a long-term plan in place. I think they want to sign these big names so that then they're able to sign other, not big names, but like prospects, sign them up and then build them up to be big names. So that way it can grow their brand. I think they're kind of playing the long game. Me personally, I never believed that Zuffa Boxing will be able to do this. I never thought they'll be able to attract the big fighters like this, like these type of names. But they are, because they've got the funds, they've got the money, so they can attract fighters like this. But let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these breaking news. Shakur Stevenson signing with Zuffa Boxing. Some people are saying that he signed with Zuffa Boxing to duck Foster because that was the next fight for him. I wonder, when these guys are signing for Zuffa Boxing, I really hope they're not making the same mistake that Jai Patel did. You know, because Jai Patel moved to Zuffa Boxing, signed the deal. I'm sure before he signed, they had talks about whether he'll be able to fight for the other belts, the other sanctioning bodies. We saw what happened. When he fought against Brendan Glanton, he was stripped of the IBF title. Although it was after the fight, because the IBF didn't like the idea that their belt was playing second fiddle to the Zuffa belt. And I've heard that the WBO and the WBA have teamed up to go against Zuffa Boxing and what they're doing in terms of trying to amend the Ali Act. So there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. You know, Shakur Stevenson, he's signing with Zuffa Boxing. Will he be able to fight for titles against fighters with the other sanctioning bodies, the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO? Can he still fight for those titles? Is he gonna get stripped? I think he's got the WBC title, isn't he, Shakur Stevenson, when he beat Teofimo Lopez. Is he gonna get stripped by the WBC? Because the WBC and Zuffa Boxing don't get along at all. You know, so there's a lot of questions now. There's a lot of question marks on what happens with Shakur Stevenson going forward now that he's signed with Zuffa Boxing. For me, listen, this is a money move, isn't it, for Shakur Stevenson? Like, if they're offering him 5 times the amount that Matchroom or PBC or Queensbury Promotions or Golden Boy or, you know, who else is there? What's the other promotions? Yeah, whatever the other promotions are, forgot their names from the top of my head. If they're offering, Zuffa Boxing are offering 5 times more the amount, I mean, can you really blame these fighters for signing? But I just hope they're reading the contract, because Dana White is not the type of guy that you can trust. I really hope that these fighters are reading the small prints in this contract, because Dana White, we've seen him trap fighters, you know, in the UFC. We've seen how he conducts himself, you know, how he kind of destroys fighters' careers in the UFC. And Zuffa Boxing, the whole model is structured based on the UFC. That's how it's structured. The Zuffa Boxing model is based on the UFC. So these fighters have to be careful. I really hope that when they're signing these contracts, their lawyers are coming through them and they don't put themselves in a situation where in 24 months they can't get out of the contracts and then they're trapped and then they can't fight. You know what I mean? I just feel like, I agree with Eddie Hearn, it's not going to be sustainable what Zuffa Boxing are doing. Long term, it's not going to be sustainable. I think Dana White and Zuffa Boxing and the people who run it, they understand that it's not going to be sustainable. They're just doing this in the short term to attract the big names, to grow their brand. And then they're probably going to do whatever. They're going to create a league, try and probably push aside the other sanctioning body. So, mate, there's going to be a civil war in boxing, man. If these people don't sit down and talk to each other, there's going to be a civil war. But, yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson, breaking news. As I'm doing the live stream, breaking news, Shakur Stevenson has signed with Zuffa Boxing. Crazy, but there's going to be more developments on this story. And once I get all the information, I'm going to drop another video on it. But just quick breaking news, Shakur Stevenson has signed with Zuffa Boxing. Another big name added to Zuffa Boxing, I believe. Conor Ben's already there. A couple of other fighters are there. Jai Patel, Callum Smith. Is it Callum Smith? No, not Callum Smith. CBS. Chris Billum Smith is there as well. Probably other fighters as well. Who's next, man? David Benavides. You know what I mean? Who's next? Maybe even, what's his name? My son, Alexander Usyk, Mordecai Toma, mate. They're just poaching these fighters. And it's crazy, man. Like, Eddie Hearn and all these other promoters like Bob Arum, Queensbury Promotions, Uncle, what's his name? Frank Warren, you know, Oscar De La Hoya, all these guys, you got to wake up, man. Al Heyman, PBC, you guys got to wake up and do something about it, man, because Zuffa Boxing are just poaching your fighters, man. They're taking your fighters, so yeah, you guys have to wake up and do something about it before it's too late. But listen, I understand where Eddie Hearn is coming from. Like, when it comes to the money, they just can't compete with Zuffa Boxing. You know what I mean? You can't go against Turkey Al Sheikh. These guys got more money than God. Like some people say, man, they got so much money, endless money, mate. You know, they can keep spending, no boundaries, mate. So it's hard to compete against these guys. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, my people. Is it a good move for Shakur Stevenson moving to Zuffa Boxing? They've paid him 5 times more than any other promoter was willing to pay him. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn, PBC, all these other promoters didn't want to pay him what Zuffa Boxing and Dana were willing to pay him. So, you know, Shakur Stevenson's taking the bread, he's taking the money, he's gone. But is this a good move for his career, though? You know, who does he fight as Zuffa Boxing? They've got Conor Ben over there, but all the other, you know, good fighters are not with Zuffa Boxing. Yeah, you know, this is a great steal for Zuffa Boxing and Dana White. Another big statements. They already got Conor Ben, they got Jai Patel, a couple other fighters. Shakur Stevenson, world-class elite fighter, mate. They've got him. And who's next? Who is next? I mean, they're making big statements, man. This is going to cause a lot of friction. It's going to cause a civil war in boxing. It's going to be crazy, my people. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, my people. Let's talk about it. Let's debate. I'll really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. Please don't forget to smash the likes. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, because that's really going to help the channel to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.